welcome to another episode of Side Quests. Today we're back for our third session of Cats of Catthulhu. Cats of Catthulhu has so far been a very fun game to play, and seems like it would be great one to start off young RPG players with. In it, my fine furry players are all playing cats, and I am the cat herder, usually known as the game master, playing their allies and their foes. When the cats want to do something that is difficult, the players will roll 2 6-sided dice and see if they succeed. 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s are all successes for the cats. 1s and 2s mean failure or successes for the bad guys. Some cats are the right cat for the job for certain types of rolls, and on those rolls, they get 1 automatic success. If you want it right now, you can get your copy of Cats of Catthulhu on DriveThruRPG, or if you're patient, you can follow along with the recently finished Kickstarter and get a copy of the second edition when they're printed. So all of our cats started their first session with 1 cat treat each. Treats can be used to re-roll a failed roll, and since, once again, everyone did such a good job role-playing during the last session, everyone can have another cat treat.
Woo! I actually have a cat treat now, because I used my last one.
Now, Chris.
Yes.
Who are you playing tonight, and when are you the right cat for the job?
Well, I'm playing Vex. He is a scrapper. He's also a brown-spotted, short-haired Bengal cat with golden eyes. And he has a wound on his throat, which causes him to talk, different than everyone else. He is usually the right cat for the job when we have to fight something. Not so much about thinking things through, but definitely about fighting things. And it looks like we have a lot of cultists to fight, so he might be the right cat for at least some of the job here.
Great. Wink, how about you?
I'm playing Hevel. Hevel is a pussyfoot, so she's the right cat for the job whenever there's a human to charm, or food to identify, or something comfortable that needs investigating.
Excellent. And Zach?
I'll be playing One-Eyed Jack.
Who's your cat?
It's a Tiger Dreamer house cat, former house cat. Tiger Dreamers are the right cat for the job when things of the arcane nature are involved, or if we need to interact with the dream, which is the mystical alternate, the upside down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a seal point Siamese with one eye.
Great. So, we've played 2 games so far. I think, in this third one, it's time to level up.
There's levels?
What that means in this game is that you are now the right cat for the job for something else, in addition to your original right cat for the job. Now, I have suggestions for each of your characters based on the past couple of games, but if you have other ideas, let me know. So,
Okay.
For Jack, I thought Jack could be the right cat for the job when smelling out a threat.
I can see that.
He did a lot of smelling.
Yeah.
He ran into a lot of bad guys.
One eye, so my other senses are at least half better than they were.
I love
Sure.
it.
I like it.
I thought Hevel could be the right cat for the job when dealing with bugs, since you are also a flycatcher, specifically like attacking insects, but just dealing with bugs in general.
That sounds right up Hevel's alley.
Okay, and then Vex, the most, it's so different from your other one. I think dealing with wise animals.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
This happened more than once.
That's true.
It has. This is true.
Okay. Do those sound good? Do you have any other ideas?
I like it.
That's interesting. I like it. So that's something that's like even situational. It's not necessarily like out of the book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think it's fine. I think all of ours are. We've really leaned into all 3 of those.
Yes.
Quite a bit.
Okay.
I feel like Vex might also be the right cat for the job whenever Jack needs to be woken up.
Hey, you've been doing good about waking them up. I mean, Hevel's been like, "Pah!" wake him up when she needs to.
Just paws up in the air.
Just lean over, bite the tail.
Belly pounce.
Nothing happens.
You fall asleep too because he's just so cushy. You just, oh,
That's right.
ooh,
Jack
okay, I'll
used
just
to
step
be a
on him.
big cat,
Roll
so they
around.
got the belly that just swings around. It's based on one of my old cats. So
Yep.
they used to be big, not anymore. So the belly just kind of goes where it goes.
They have the primordial pouch that just
Uh-huh.
kind of sways back and forth. Yep.
That's how they keep the floors clean when they're trying to back into their little sleeping spaces. Oh, hold on. Let me give it a little. Yeah. All right.
But we're in the sewer where everything's gross.
Including Jack.
I'm pretty sure I did get gross at the end of the last one. Yeah.
All right. As the cats stealthily approach a flickering light in the sewers, they hear the chittering of roaches, the squeaking of rats, and the sounds of other animals talking to each other. Looking around the corner, they spot 3 low creatures in yellow coats, and in the center of the space, a roughly hewn sculpture of a massive scarab with a yellow spiral painted on the center of its thorax. As Jack drifts into the dream, Hevel and Vex continue taking in the scene, seeing the bound form of their favorite milkman. Jack,
No.
in the dream, is confronted by an infinite darkness filled with legs and eyes. The creatures begin to move into a circle around Roger the milkman, and a rhythmic drone fills the air as they start to chant. What would you
Why
like
do I
to
have
do?
the mailman's name as Bugsy? Is it because he was made of bugs one time? Okay.
Yes.
With the fake
I
one. The
was-
fake mailman
Yeah.
was
I was
That
like,
was
why
like
does
the
it say
real
milkman
mailman.
dash Bugsy? I don't understand. Okay, cool.
because it was the centipede one that we had to fight in the near the park.
The one who did not give
That's
us
right.
milk in the morning.
No.
No.
As per the
The
ritual.
offering. Supplication.
Very important. Oh boy. So what does this room look like?
It is sort of a nexus of tunnels. There's running water around the outside of it, and little ledges, and bridges in between spaces.
And
There
pipes.
are pipes, different tunnels coming in from different sides. In the center is this statue of a scarab with that spiral on its thorax. There are at least 3 of those yellow-coated things, a number of rats and other creatures around this, making a circle around the statue.
How is the milkman being held down?
The milkman
Is it ropes or chains or?
has legs and hands bound in ropes and appears to be
Surrounded
unconscious.
in about 6 inches of rat poop, and he just doesn't want to move. He's just like,
There's no ropes. He's just held in place by fear.
and disgust.
Fear and feces. That is not a new shirt.
Oh, unconscious.
And in the dream, Jack sees the darkness, and the darkness looks back at him.
Stare too long. Stare too long. Can I? Okay, now I'm
what am I
I'm
supposed to do?
not sure how the dream works with other creatures. Is it just a cat thing? Otherwise, can I?
It
can
is
I
not just a cat
see,
thing.
The presence of the milkman, like bound somewhere, or can I sense that the milk, like the? Because I'm assuming that they're using the milkman's like essence or something for whatever they're doing. So this darkness must be.
His milky essence, yeah.
I'm assuming the darkness is trying to like acquire it. Is he like under the darkness? Can I sense him in the darkness?
Did I hear milky essence?
Yes, milky essence.
That's what you said.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard.
You don't see a milkman who looks like a milkman. You see
a milkman that looks like a cat.
the spot of light in the darkness that you recognize as the milkman, probably by smell.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
That's an interesting tidbit. There are still smells
Oh, yeah.
in the dreams.
Well, that's Jack's
That makes
thing.
sense. Yeah.
It does make sense. I don't have smells in my dreams, so it just never occurred to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I don't normally either, but cats.
Never thought about it. Now maybe I will.
Right?
As Jack looks at this darkness and begins to hear this low drone permeating the dream, it coalesces into almost the shape of a door, which I'll have to repeat.
I'm sorry. The kid came in
Okay.
and wanted a Lego he left in here earlier.
Oh,
Like, what, Lego? Yes.
As Jack looks at the darkness, it begins to move in on itself and coalesce into the shape of a door or a gateway.
Whoa. Jack will float towards the doorway. Is it like a cat door, or is it like a handled door? It won't be a problem, I'm sure, either way.
It is like a double door. You don't see any visible places to grab onto, but the center of it is split, and as that drone permeates the space, it begins to glow from the center, and the two halves of it slowly start to open. It's the yellow glow
So opening
in the
is
center
bad.
begins to fill the dream.
Okay.
Hmm.
Jack will hiss and then try to push against the door to try to keep it closed.
I don't think that does anything at all. The door is much bigger.
Can
than
I
a
smell
normal
out this
door.
threat? Find out, see what I'm dealing with on a.
Can he stick his paw underneath the gap under the door?
I don't know if that's a good
Swat
idea.
at it?
You can do it.
Hold on, guys, I got this.
I'm trying to imagine whatever elder god is on the other side, just looking down at that pond. What?
Hey, it's like us when you're in the bathroom and you're trying to go to the bathroom and you see
This
a
is
paw
the
going under the door.
So you said I can roll for this.
I'm sorry.
To stick your hand under?
To like smell out like this threat and trying to figure out more, get a better idea of what I'm dealing with.
Yes. Are you still injured?
Oh, can I spend a life to
Oh.
actually recover my injury?
So before we start, if anybody has any injuries, you can between sessions spend a treat, or during a session spend a life to get rid of your injury.
Jack,
I've already
feeling
spent
this,
my life.
feeling what's gonna happen, feeling the urgency of what's happening, just shakes off whatever injury they had and what count as.
Just like a ghost. Just goes,
The Doctor Strange.
see ya.
Whoa, oh man. So that's what that's like. Okay.
Okay, it's going to be a difficult roll. You have to get 2 successes. You're sniffing it out.
Mm-hmm. You got 2 3s.
You've got 1 success automatically. 2 3s.
That's good, right? Oh,
That is good. You did it.
Okay.
You smell damp and mold and old garbage and filth coming from this door. It smells like the bugs you encountered previously, but on top of that, it has an earthiness, like the smell of dirt after a downpour. It has a little sulfur smell to it, and kind of a sweet floral smell as well.
Hmm. I'm pretty sure.
Sounds like Persephone farting.
I'm pretty sure we've established that I can like attack things in the dream, but nothing's come out yet. I don't know.
You did do a shout
like
before.
I
Yeah.
wonder because I don't think I can threaten this thing. I don't think that would do anything.
I don't think so either.
You can think about it
Jack's
because stuff is happening out in the
hackles
real
are
world
raised.
as well.
Vex turns to Hevel. It's like, I don't like this, Hevel. What are we going to do? I mean, other than attack the yellow things, it's probably a good idea. There's a lot of things here.
We need to take out those yellow things. We need to see if we can free the milkman.
He's sleeping.
Well, lots of people sleep, but lots of us wake people up whenever we want them to not be asleep anymore. We know how to do this.
Yeah,
Pounce on his belly. Get in his face.
With
know
the
the
rats.
steps.
And, yes. Headbutt and then butt to face. Yes.
Exactly.
I've seen this happen. I don't live with 2 foot, so. Okay. What should we? Mark, out of character, real quick. The statue of the scarab, is it like stone or is it like trash? What is it made out of? Just for context of
It looks
destruction.
Standing up and toppleable. Or...
Yeah.
It is standing up and toppleable. It looks very, very, very old and carved stone. As the two of you start talking and that chanting continues, the spiral on it, the tail of the spiral begins to glow. Just a point at the end of the tail.
That's not good.
That's very bad. Time to pounce. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so we're gonna rush in like on the lattice work around the area rather than straight through the middle. I think that's probably a good idea. Get up and around.
Yeah, I think
Not
we want
lattice,
to
but...
bypass the mass of rats if we possibly can.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. As you go, the watery pits around this, you see those yellow tails of the rats flicking up from the water. This mass of them goes around and around this circle.
Oh gosh.
We'll eat them later.
Yes. Excellent idea.
What would you like to do?
Hevel wants to jump down from the rafter and land on the milkman's belly.
Declaration of intent. When Hevel is taking care of that, Vex will attempt to jump and shove the giant old statue thing at the same time.
Okay.
So long as it doesn't land on the milkman.
No. Like pushing it away from the milkman.
Oh, no.
You know, like you're landing on his stomach. I'm jumping past you
Milkman's
to hit
going
that
down.
and like kip off of it.
That's what he gets for not bringing our milk.
That's the plan. Won't happen, but we'll see.
So Hevel's
Hevel first.
Hevel's challenge is
Ladies first.
I'll say normal difficulty. It's not that hard. Vex's challenge is going to be dire.
Which means I have to...
You have to be the right cat for the job. You cannot re-roll with a treat. And you have to get 2 successes. With no automatic successes from being the right cat.
All right.
The odds are in your favor.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, you could get 2 injuries.
Do you want to do yours first and see if you're successful?
Sure, yeah. So is this a more of like a dexterity kind of challenge, or is this about waking him up?
This is about hitting your target.
Okay. Alright, so, not the right cat for the job yet, but when we get to actually waking him.
Yes.
Alright, that's a 1 and a 6.
That is 1 success. So with your 1 success, you hit your target, and I think you pounce right on him, and you hear you knock the wind out of him. Ooh. But you did not
that
wake him up.
heavy.
Roll of the eyes.
Yep.
Some humans, they just don't know when to wake up.
It's a little gassy.
All right.
Simultaneously, Vex
Vex.
ends the game
Jumps
after
off.
5 minutes of playing.
That is a 4 and a 5.
That's 2 successes.
Oh, nice.
All right. What does Vex do?
So Vex has climbed up on the pipes. Like there's some pipes going across the top, I'm assuming, something along those lines. So when Hevel goes to jump down on the milkman, he runs a little bit further and then jumps off to like trying to pounce on the scarif in a way that he can kind of shove it off, to knock it away, to disrupt everything. Is the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Maybe land on a yellow thing or some rats.
Hopefully, but I mean, who knows? I mean, at the very least, destroy their silly little idol thing that they've got going on here. It's totally not to a cat, which is just, profane. So,
Yeah, silly little idol that is 6 times larger than you. You jump down on top of it, and it rocks back and forward towards Hevel and the milkman. And
so he's
back
like
again,
swaying with it.
and
Almost
forward,
got
and
it!
sort of goes in a circle until it falls back onto a gathered pile of cockroaches, and there's a
Yes.
sharp squash as it hits the ground. There's a crack from the statue itself, and you see little veins of cracks begin to spread out across its surface.
Aha! Come at me!
The glow is still glowing. The
That's Jack's problem.
the chanting continues, and the
Oh, it didn't stop them?
3
Okay.
creatures in yellow coats know you're here.
Is our raccoon?
I
is
should
our
hope
raccoon
so.
friend around?
The one that
You're
didn't
not.
like us?
You're not around.
He's not
He's
your
my
friend,
friend.
remember?
I marked it with my scent.
Did.
Yeah,
It wasn't
did.
Havel's friend.
the
Yes.
raccoon is around because I believe that
Oh.
was part of tracing this place. Was following the scent.
Well, I have an idea. So, as a tiger dreamer, I'm able to interrupt magic rituals. I am wondering if, in the dream, if Jack closes the 2 eyes, third eye opens, and then starts purring, and it's like a resonance wave that is canceling out. Everybody knows purrs heal, right?
The chant?
Purrs are great. And
Yeah.
it's that perfect frequency to kind of like counter the chant of coming through the dream.
Oh.
Noise canceling headphones.
Like
Yeah.
spiritual white noise.
I like it. Yes.
Yes.
Mark is so torn right now.
It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult.
How loud can you purr?
Is the difficulty. 2 successes.
Oh.
2 5s. 2 5s.
Woo!
Last time we played, I could only get 1 success ever.
What happened?
Yeah. So Jack, I feel like doesn't know what's going on. So he's trying to figure like this door should not open. We should not have this. Whatever's coming through here does not belong. And you can hear the chant coming through the dream. Like it's almost like it's like getting louder, and just closes the 2 normal eyes, and the third eye opens and just begins purring and just kind of like rocking and purring, and it gets louder and louder to the point where it's like almost in sync with the chanting, and then it just kind of becomes white noise almost. It's just like a, and then it's,
Before the purring starts, there is an ear splitting crack as something happens, and you see the that crack of the doorway, cracks just spread out from it, yellow glowing.
Well, that's not good. It's probably really good. I don't know.
The 3 creatures in yellow begin to move towards Hevel and Vex. You can see under their raincoat hoods the wiggling worms and centipedes, roaches, and other bugs. I think one of them has like their faces like opening and closing, and you can see the false eyes of a moth.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
a flying bug.
Oops, all
All
worms.
the better. Wings are tasty.
What would you like to do? You can tell that they are not intending good things when they reach you.
I think Hevel's gonna try and let's see. Is the milkman tied like with his arms up by his head?
No, tied with arms behind his back. And I think it's
behind
like
his back.
hog tied.
He's laying
tied
on his back?
Side
Yeah, he's on his
or
side.
Okay.
Like hands to feet.
Okay. Hevel's gonna hop over him and try and swipe at the ropes. And she's not going to be particularly cautious or gentle. Like, if she scratches him, that's okay, because he might wake up. But she's mostly aiming at the rope.
What if they need blood for their ritual?
Oh,
That's not something Hevel would think
Fantastic.
about.
They should be using milk.
If you need a holy liquid, it's all about the milk.
Oh yes, definitely.
Let's get a normal difficulty roll.
All right. Since I am helping out a human, am I the right cat for the job?
Ooh.
Convince me.
So, a pussyfoot knows how to get the attention of a human. This human happens to be unconscious, but, that hasn't stopped Hevel in the past.
This is her milkman.
And yes, and so she's very motivated to make sure that he's okay. She's not, gentle, because it's a human. You can take a little nip here and there, but as long as he wakes up, that's the main point here.
Okay, great. You are the right cat for the job.
All right. All right, that's a 1 and a 4.
4 is
I'm so
good.
glad you're the right cat for the job.
1 is not. You're the right cat, so that's 2 successes. You did it. You whip out your claws and snap the rope. Yep.
Did he feel anything? Did he wake up?
Were you sure to do some scratching in the process?
I'm sure there was at least a little bit.
I think you definitely get a reaction out of him. He's almost half awake, sort of groggy, out of it.
That's progress.
Vex.
There's just one step left. Put your butt in his face.
Yep.
Step left.
That's the way it works.
2 of
Ritual
these
is nearly
bug
complete.
creatures are walking towards Vex, ill intent.
We've got counter rituals going on here.
Okay, so 2 of them are coming after me. One of them is coming after Hevel.
Mm-hmm.
The cheese
Okay.
stands alone.
But Hevel's not. Oh gosh, she's okay. Okay. Originally, it was going to be trying to help protect Hevel while she does the thing for the milkman, but since I've got 2 coming after me, they're closer to me than Hevel and the milkman, I assume. Okay. What are
they're coming
these
from
2 look
either
like?
side of where that statue fell.
Okay.
Doing a pincer maneuver.
Closing the mandibles.
Yeah. In that case, Okay. Oh goodness. Well, we can't run yet, so I can't. Dodging won't help at the moment. Shoving. There's water, like pools of water around, or is it
Filled
just
with rats.
filled with rats? Yeah. Okay. Um, going to. Okay. So what he's going to try to do is at least to the one on the right. He's going to run after the one on the right because don't want to deal with both of them at the same time. He's got to take the fight to them because that's just the way you do these things. If you wait, then you're going to get cornered and they're going to do things. So he's going to run to the one on the right, and he's going to attempt to stun it in some way. So I'm assuming I'll think he leaps off of the fallen scarab
Mm-hmm.
and goes to just kind of like kip at it like he did before when he tried to knock the crates over in the alleyway and he failed on that. Well, he's going to try that with this thing, try to hit it in the stomach or something to disrupt it because he knows it's not a human,
Mm-hmm.
but still try to disrupt the body mass and stun it for a round or whatnot so it can't continue to do stuff.
Okay. We're
That's
both rolling this one.
Okay. And I'm Rat Cat for the job.
Okay.
All right, that's a 4 to 2, and a Rat Cat for a job, so that's 2 successes.
Yeah, and I got 2 as well, so you do it.
Ooh. Okay.
All right,
So
so
that stuns him.
you stun. So stun. You just want to sort of keep them in place for the moment. You don't want them to move forward, move backward. They are temporarily unable
distracted,
to act.
stunned. Yes, that's the whole point. Is get one of them to stop moving. He knows that fighting more than one thing, trying to hurt something and take it down, isn't necessarily the wisest move. You have to hit and keep moving because there's so much stuff around that he could get swarmed quick. So,
in the dream, Jack is keeping up this purr and begins to see something trying to come through it. There's a faint ring of yellow around where they sit right now. I need you to roll to maintain against those chanting.
6 and a 3.
Okay, you do maintain. You see this ring of yellow light start to begin to glow, little flickering flames coming off of it. But as your purring intensifies, it dies down.
Are the lights in the dream? I know at one point the lights were going out. Is there any light left in the dream?
You are surrounded by darkness.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
But the blessing!
Jack began to glow a little bit brighter. I think before they were like silvery.
Sure.
Can the glow be getting bigger?
Mm-hmm. I think as you purr against this encroaching darkness, you can see this crack in the door where you can see bright white eyes looking out of it. You can see like little pincers and
Jack's
feet
gonna go to sleep in the dream,
trying to poke through
and incept these bugs.
Okay, gonna go one level deeper.
We're going deeper in the dream.
No!
Now we're in the nightmare. Okay, so now there are eyes and claws and gross things.
It's really trying to get out, working as hard as it can against you. I think you feel a pressure, like your Jack would have no idea, but like if you were like in an airplane, that like pressure in your ears.
Okay, well, I've already rolled to maintain the purr. I think we'll just keep doing that until, because I feel like at some point I'd like to do like a shove to like kick things in, but I feel like the spirit bomb isn't ready yet. I gotta get the purr going and the hair's gotta stand up.
The ball starts forming. His eye starts turning into a ball of energy, and it's like the Sauron eye.
I love this so much.
This is for you, Akira Toriyama.
Oh.
Hevel, there is a creature in a yellow coat coming towards you.
Hevel is just laser focused on waking up the milkman. She needs her milk. Like, it's just.
Oh no,
it's
we have to
essential.
we have to save the milkman regardless.
So she's gonna hop over to the other side and just kind of give him a bat on the nose. No claws, just a little bop. And then she's gonna turn around and face the thing in yellow and just let out a loud meow.
I think this roll is going to be contested. You're going to probably get grabbed if you don't succeed.
Okay. That's a 6 and a 2.
2 and a 5. So,
Ooh.
you don't get grabbed.
So we tie.
You dodge. You don't wake up the milkman. It's a whole bunch of nothing. I think you see this creature with its wormy fingers reaching towards you. You try and get off a bap at the milkman's face, but it's too late, and you've got to dodge out of the way. Yeah. Vex.
Okay. Vex. Okay. So Vex is stunned this one, and then he sees the one going for Hevel. He's going to try to attack the one going for Hevel. This will be as a matter of fact, it'll be a grab in the fact that he will jump and try to grab onto the yellow coat thing and like pull it off or whatever.
Great.
If he can disrupt that. It's the attempt. That is a 4 and a 2.
One of
one
those.
success.
Your 2 is also a success because you're the right cat for the job, and I got 2 successes for you, so you do it.
Okay.
So you're going to grab onto this creature.
Yes.
What part are you going for?
Let's see. So is it wearing like a
well?
trench coat? Is it trying to?
It's
Yeah,
like
I'm going to try to pounce on its back.
A hooded yellow raincoat.
Okay.
Almost
yes,
like a
then
poncho.
Definitely going for. Yeah, going for the back, not necessarily if the hood's obviously up, so you wouldn't be going for that because we tried that before and that never worked last time. So it's all the back. So it's all basically latching on to the back. You know.
I think this one you catch it by surprise. You grab onto its back and it sort of stumbles a little bit. It moves off towards the edge of the circle, just right above the pit of rats in water that are circling with their yellow tails like little periscopes.
Okay. You get away from her!
That is the one that was going after Hevel, so Hevel has an opportunity now.
Wake up!
You smack the milkman right in the face, and he blinks, bleary-eyed, clearly not completely with it. Looks confused at you, begins to look around at the place that he's in, and begins to freak out a little bit.
Of course.
I was just gonna give him a head rub, something just calming enough to keep him from panicking is the goal, but not so much that he relaxes and doesn't do anything like get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Great. He is completely confused. This is all a brand new situation. He doesn't know how he got here. He doesn't know why you're here. He definitely recognizes you, but
I was gonna ask. He recognizes me, right?
Yeah.
He's with it enough to know which cat I am.
But there are like raincoat bug people, and
I want all of his attention on me so that I can lead him to safety.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that thing where I assume he's like starting to get up.
Yeah,
to his
yeah. He
feet.
sort of picks himself up
Get on
onto
the
his
head,
knees. He's rubbing
Ratatouille.
his wrists where they were bound.
Good. So I'm gonna like do that thing where you stay right in front of your 2-foot's feet so that if they step too far, they're gonna kick you.
Uh-huh.
But just far enough that they know exactly where you want them to go, with a little, tail crook pointing the way forward as well. And I'm gonna try and lead him to the nearest exit.
Okay. I would like you to roll that, please. And it's going to be difficult because those bug people clearly gave this guy something.
Ah,
Bugs.
bug juice.
Bug juice. Yeah.
But I'm still the right cat for this job.
You are.
right?
So you still get that automatic success.
All right. And is this difficult?
Yeah, so you
Did
need
you say
2
or normal?
successes.
2 successes. All right. Oh, that's a 5 and a 6.
That is
Woo!
2 successes. He stumbles over you more than once, I think, as you lead him very closely to the nearest exit. As you go, you
I'll
notice
forgive him.
that a lot of the like creatures, like there were some raccoons, there were like some mice and things that were part of this circle. They are gone. They have fled.
Good.
Okay.
And you get him to the nearest tube out of here.
Okay.
Vex, I'll be right back.
And you see Jack
Okay.
asleep.
Have the milkman pick up Jack Carrie. Well, no, that would disrupt everything.
Whoa!
Yeah, there's still more to do here. I just need him to exit the vicinity and get safe so that we can
And so they can
clean
go
up.
get our milk.
Yeah.
Vex is on the back of one of these creatures. Luckily for the creature, it does not have any bones or joints, so it can really probably pretty easily reach you back there. What would you like to do next?
Is it trying to reach me back there?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Then I'm definitely going to try to hurt it.
Okay, cool.
At this point, yes. Bite. That is a 6 and a 3.
I got a 6 and a 6.
Oh no.
No, that's good for you.
Oh, it is? Okay.
That is a special optional rule that we haven't used called
We haven't rolled it yet.
Nope. Called Midnight.
Right.
Oh. What does
Describe
that
your
mean?
triumph.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay. What is a triumph in this world, in this game?
Something great happened out of you attacking this creature.
Okay. I got an idea.
Do you want to disrupt the chant?
I've got an idea. So
Okay.
it goes to bite. It goes to, reach back at me, right? And I'm like hissing at it and whatnot. Now, one thing we've established with Vex is he likes to jump. So like he's jumped up on things. He's like when he did the whole jumping on the trash can lid or the dumpster lid to smush the other bug, right? So he jumps up to one of the pipes and it's rusty. And when he grabs onto it, it comes free and swings down and hits that area, disrupting that whole thing. Maybe knocking this guy into the rats.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, it's knocked into
Is this the moth one?
Sure.
Yeah, it was the moth one because the moth one was the one that you were dealing with. Yes.
So moths aren't big fans of water.
Oh.
I don't
No,
think
they
it's
like
all
flames.
moths. just a moth face. But yeah,
Just a half Mothman.
Partial Mothman. The pipe swings down. Vex grabbing onto it like a Tarzan cat, and the creature is
Very
knocked into the pit surrounding this space where these rats are still continue their circle, and as it hits the water, it disrupts these rats from their circle, and the chant, this drone, falters.
Ooh. All right, so
Jack feels a quavering in what he is like fighting against as his purrs take over in the dream.
Does it look like anything needs to be done? Like, I mean, is the door still opening? Are they still coming through, or are they receding at this point? Because it'll determine what.
I think the door was just barely opening more as you were purring, and I think as that drone wavers, those cracks that were spread out from the center begin to sort of solidify and close up.
So we've
Okay.
established an NPC named Biddleford,
Yeah.
who was
Yes.
Jack's mentor in the Tiger Dreaming.
Uh-huh.
Can Jack try
Yeah.
to reach out to Biddleford for like, Biddleford, what do I do? I don't know. It's happening. There's this door, and it's like opening.
Master
And it's like, it looks bad. There's bugs.
Use the force, Jack.
Headbutts the door.
Okay.
Use
Use
force.
the purr.
Do you want to try to reach out to Biddleford?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Not like he doesn't have an ancient fish god's blessing or anything that can help him with this.
We have not discussed what that
So
ancient
many
fish
fish
god's
get
blessing
flushed.
is yet.
So many fish.
This
get
is true, we
flushed, that's all I'm
haven't.
saying.
I think it's gonna be a difficult role for you to get to Biddleford. You do have your automatic success because you're the right cat
Okay.
for the job, doing something weird like this.
3 and a 4. Skin in my teeth.
That's a success.
Whew.
How do you reach out?
So the purring is kind of like the ring from like a phone. It's like, brrr, brrr, like a ring. It's like, come on, Biddleford, pick up, man. Answer, come on.
It's the cat phone. Oh, no.
I like to imagine Biddleford's like dream form. It's like a magnificent
Dial up.
golden lion, just a huge lion.
You're stealing my thunder.
Oh,
all right. So you reach across the dream, across these crashing waves of darkness, out in space across the city, past hundreds of thousands of lives, and Biddleford hears you, and off in the distance, far, far away, you see this burst of golden flame.
Whoa.
Super Saiyan.
What is Vex doing now? He saw this creature crash into the pit. He heard the chant disrupted. There are 2 more that are going towards Hevel because now their sacrifice is leaving them.
Yeah. Okay. Then, well, I mean, he's got to keep it up. He has to be the one to keep keep disrupting things as best he can until Hevel can get back to help. So he's going to try to head off the first one and shove it into the second one. So he scampers up the pipe because it's still attached on one end here, leaps over to the other side where it's dangling down, and then tries to pounce and push the other one shove the other one into the other one, kind of thinks they're both going that direction.
Okay.
That's the attempt.
Let's see what happens.
That is a 3 and a 6.
1 and a 4. You do it.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm
All
wrong.
right, so you
one, since you rolled the 1, would have been bad had he not rolled all successes.
Yeah, all 1s and 2s rolled are bad guy successes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so you go up to the next pipe and jump down, trying to head off this creature.
Hissing the whole way.
Hiss and pounce and knock it backwards a couple feet. Hevel, these things are coming for you. Vex is holding them off. What would you like to do as you see Robert the milkman sort of stumble down this passageway, one hand on this disgusting moist wall?
How far away is the exit from Robert?
It was probably a couple 100 feet with at least one left-hand turn.
Okay, so he's likely to get lost in his state.
He could get lost.
Oh boy.
We can't have him get lost, but I feel bad leaving Vex to deal with both of these bogeys.
You need motivation?
How far away are the bogeys?
Yeah.
They are...
Are they within pouncing distance?
They are within run and leap and pounce distance.
Okay. Because Robert's not moving real fast.
True.
All right. And did one of them get knocked down?
One of three
into
is gone.
The water.
Yeah.
We have to knock him into
of the two left.
Knocked back. It's like stumbled backwards.
Knocked back. Okay.
Into the other one to keep them distracted.
Okay. So I think Hevel's gonna go and try and hurt one of them.
Oh.
Okay.
Is this a normal challenge or difficult?
It is against me.
Okay.
I got a 1 and a 3. Or a 2 and a 3.
I got a 3 and a 4.
All right, so you do it. You hurt one of them.
So Hevel just kind of turns around real quick, gets calibrated, and then just pounces right into the face of the moth, jaws open, and just starts eating its face.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Moth wings are delicious, though.
I think you pounce right at the face of the moth one and get the moth in your mouth and go straight through, taking the jacket with you. You quickly untangle yourself from the yellow coat and the
with a moth wing in her mouth.
Just coming out, and
one tooth, one little moth wing. Just
and the creature, no longer confined by its jacket, is a pile of bugs on the ground.
Yes, dinner time.
There's 2 distracted cats.
Vex.
Hmm?
What would you like to do? One still stands. The chant continues. The glow on the spiral on the thorax of the scarab is further along than when you came, but has not moved too much.
Okay.
Jack is still asleep somewhere. The milkman is stumbling off into the dark. There's one creature still standing.
Got you. Okay, at this point in time, after the stun and then Hevel attacking that one, taking that one down, he has a moment to think for just a moment, and that is actually to seek what's his name? Gil's the blessing. The like, what is the best thing to do right now?
Should we talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
You could flood the tunnels.
Okay.
It's water-based, right? So water, fish.
Yeah. Follow a current kind of thing. Yeah.
With all that stinky water.
You got to do what you got to do. Could you flood the tunnels? There's pipes above us.
Yeah.
It's like the Goonies.
It's either it points him to the one that's filled with water that he could jump on and break because it's dripping or whatever, because we've already established that some of them are rusted.
Mm-hmm.
Or It could be that it gives him the current in the sea of chaos that he's supposed to follow to do the most damage, which very well could be the same thing.
You can feel the opening thread. You know which way to go to do to finish the thing.
Okay. That's what he's going to do.
Is that what you like?
Okay. He'll announce to Hevel that he's going to try to burst one of the pipes and cause water to disrupt things.
How do you get access to that blessing?
How do we get access to that blessing? Well, I already got access to the blessing. I went and
like,
talked to...
How do you make it happen now?
Oh, okay. That's a good question.
Because it's clearly not a passive thing. You're actively making it happen.
Okay, so he stops, looks around. There's damp water, muck, whatever around the area, right? So he dips his paw in the water and then paints his face with it. And then it's like, trying to get into it with because that's what Gil did. Gil kissed him on the forehead, basically, and gave him the blessing that way. And he's going to follow he's going to hunker down and then be one with the current and then go.
You can feel the movement of suddenly you can feel the movement of water around you. You can feel the circle, the whirl of these rats going around in this channel. You can
which is unnatural.
Yeah, feel the water moving in these pipes above you. Off in the distance, you can feel the rivers around New York. You can feel Gil and his koi school up in the pond above, and you go for the pipe.
Yeah.
Okay. You're just
I'm gonna hit that pipe.
Smack it.
Pounce on it. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you want it to do?
I want it to crack and burst and start spraying down water all over the place because that there's paint, there's all this stuff trying to flood the area or start to flood the area, depending on how successful it is.
Well, I think this is your blessing. You do it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I think you crack the pipe and it just this torrent of water starts pouring down into this central area. The paint and chalk on the floor begins to wipe away. It goes off into these channels around the circle where the rats are circling, and you can see that they're still swimming, but the chant that they had going is softer. It's less powerful than it was before.
Okay.
In the dream,
because they can't keep the current of theirs going up. Okay, got it. Okay. Okay.
I think as you knock the pipe down, you almost see out of the corner of your eye the glimmer of golden fish coming down out of the water. They're not really there, but there's something.
Oh yeah, no, well.
Yeah.
It's like from a dream.
Speaking of, in the dream, the sound of the chant begins to get even quieter. The cracks on the door uncrack. They move in on themselves towards that center. You can see the golden shape of Biddleford getting closer and closer on this cosmic horizon. What would Jack like to do?
Biddleford's not there yet, though?
He's close. He's not there yet, though.
That changes things.
He's about the size that you would expect him to be currently, but he's still not here.
Okay.
Wait, did Jack befriend a lion from the zoo? Is that what we have here?
I mean, it's a Mancoon. He's essentially a lion.
Oh, okay.
Lion
Okay. Well, okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. The triple coat and everything.
I think Jack sees the door. The door was also made of bugs a moment ago, like darkness bugs. And I feel like the door needs to be destroyed, like not destroyed like the door itself, but like the door frame, Like something has to like keep this from opening. And since it was made of darkness, I don't know. It's like, would it be a bad idea?
Does he see
to attack the door?
You can attack the door.
Wisdom?
My non-answer.
You can certainly
do it.
try. So we saw that it had cracks originally. The cracks started to heal up, and now it's solidifying even more and more. So that's a good thing because that's the reverse of what was originally happening.
Spend a life.
But,
for a moment of
spend a life
glory. And
what?
Jack is going to attempt to. It's going to be a shove, but I want to headbutt the door to try and shove the door closed.
Headbutt the door.
No, I mean seriously. Well, it's spinning the life and using glorious attempt. It allows an extra die.
You will need. Yep, you'll get 3 dice.
Okay. Wow.
You cannot use a treat. You need 2 successes.
And I think that when this life is spent and the little ghost comes out, Jack almost kind of begins to look like a panther. Like, we're powering up.
You're in the dream. Is it the swirling around you? Your past spirit? Is it? You're using
it's
the
like
power
the little
of
mask
this,
from
this
Crash
life?
Bandicoot. So I rolled 4 and a 1, and I roll again.
You get 1 more roll, 1 more die.
And a 5. Oh, I rolled the good one.
Ooh.
So what did you do?
Like you see, like the purring stops, and Jack does the all fours. The his tail goes up, fur stands up on the back. Jack gets a little bit bigger, a little more grand, and then just rushes the door. And head first.
You thought the purring stopped, but it didn't. As Biddleford gets there, and it just gets louder as this massive fiery cat approaches this circle.
Takes Biddleford for granted. They think he's lazy. He just sits on top of the what was it, the wood, wherever he was, the chicken shack,
the steel mill,
the foundry. Yeah.
The foundry, yeah.
Whatever. Oh, it's just a lazy cat.
On newspapers.
It's beautiful. I told you,
This-
it's beautiful.
That little faint, like sickly yellow circle of light that was around this disappears and is replaced by the orange flames of Biddleford's purr.
Oh.
How does Jack finish this?
Is him heading the door? Does the door just shatter the whole frame, and like not like the doors, but like the door as an entity, like
Shatters like fragile obsidian. Yeah, and it falls into the waves. The lights of the dream come on one at a time.
Whoa.
Meanwhile,
It's beautiful.
there's one creature left, and as Vex cracks the pipe and this place begins to flood, the statue of the scarab, you hear this loud crack from it, and it splits in half. It's 2 halves, falling and just rocking on either side. The bug,
Jack did it!
the bug creature, the final one, lets out this ear-splitting shriek, and is coming for the 2 of you.
Okay.
Who would like to do something?
Go for it, Vex.
Oh no, go. You don't want to?
You could both do it.
Yeah,
Why don't
be
you
my
both
guy.
do
Okay,
it?
we want to tag team it?
Cat.
Sure.
You each roll 1 die.
Okay.
All right.
Add a new house rule.
4.
4.
4. You do it. How do you take this bug out?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Yeah,
We both wiggle outside at the same time.
And you go for the legs.
Yep, take it out from me.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and it falls straight on what would be a face, and the bugs inside the coat just spread out across the floor, and they skitter off to the dark corners of the space.
Woo!
Havel's gonna rush back to the milkman.
Mm-hmm. Yep, coming with you.
who-
Definitely coming with you on that one.
Do you wake Jack up on the
do
way?
you want to go get
Jack
Jack?
wants to talk to Biddleford.
Oh, yeah, I'll get
Before he
Jack.
goes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. No, it's fine. I'll just grab you by the scruff of your neck. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up, and I'll start dragging you back down the hallway as the water starts
Yeah.
rising.
So Hevel has marked.
Oh,
the
nice.
milkman
Mhm.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so you can follow that
with
sound.
her
Come on,
little
Jack.
rub, so
Let's go.
He's not getting lost without her, and she's going to resume her position right in front of his feet, leading him to safety.
He stumbles through the darkness, following you along.
No, your tail. Follow the tail.
One lightning bug
In the
on the end of the
dream.
She
tail.
looks back. she looks back every so often so that he can catch a glimpse of the reflection in her eyes.
Oh, smart. Very smart.
Sick.
In the dream, Biddleford stands in the waves, towering over Jack.
Oh. You look bigger.
This is my true self.
Do you think this is over? Like, there's a door. Will there be more?
The followers of the insect god don't give up easily. There will come a time when we need to do this again, but for now, I think we've succeeded.
How long is too long to be in the dream?
If you begin to forget yourself, wake up.
Oh, God.
No, I'm kidding. All right. I appreciate it, Biddleford. Like, I know everyone says stuff about you, but I know you're cool. I appreciate it. You couldn't have done it without you.
What do they say about me?
Oh, no.
I mean, you know, just the normal stuff. They just don't understand the dream. They think that you're just lazy.
If you do, maybe I am.
I don't know. You look pretty
And he-
lazy to me right now.
He
I don't
takes
know.
off
He
like
might
a
have been able
comet.
to stop this whole thing beforehand.
Nah, man, you gotta power up. And
We had disrupted enough for him to make it there. That's what it is.
maybe he has a hard time getting the dream, and my summon is what pulled him back into the dream.
He did give you very specific tasks that you young people could probably handle, where
Yep.
he is busy in his place.
Everything looks
And
good.
he
And we did accomplish
Alright, I
those.
guess maybe it's time to wake
Well,
up. And then Jack passes out in the dream. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Come on.
Alright,
Let's
alright,
go.
alright,
Let's
alright,
go. Hey,
alright.
you did it. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Come on. Gets on the side of you. Come on. Let's go. It's flooding. We got to go.
Gross,
got the
gross,
milkman.
gross.
You did good. You
You
did
saw
good.
the door?
No, you cracked the ritual got just the beetle things shattered,
that was
cracked
scary.
in half. Yeah. Come on. Let's catch up with Hevel and the
Milkman?
Milkman.
Tail goes up immediately.
Yep, exactly.
A few days later, the sun is shining on the little alley behind the orphanage. Hevel looks down at her friends from the window up above. Vex in the dumpster, Jack sleeping on the
Tail.
cardboard next to it. You can hear the sound. Actually, I think at this point you smell the smell of your marked milkman as he comes down the block and around the back, knocks on the door to the orphanage, and drops the stuff off, the good stuff.
Hevel waits by the door for a 2-foot to open it for her.
The lady in charge of St. Millicent's opens the door, and you can see Robert in his white uniform with his little hat.
Hevel goes and rubs up against his legs a little bit and purrs.
And he leans down and gives you a pet.
I have a treat.
The milk bottles clink as he puts down the holder, takes one out, and pours a little bit in the 3 little dishes next to the door.
Yep. Vex peeks up from the dumpster, hops down. Come on. He's here. Come on. Guide you away from the wall. Nope, this way.
Good morning, boys.
Hello.
Good morning.
Lap,
Go all the way around the legs.
So, the camera obviously sees our backsides with their tails wagging.
And the 3 of you enjoy your daily morning treat as nothing disrupts it, at least for now.
I think I'm going to go try to find my raccoon friend. Next. You guys just hang out. I'll be back, but I think I've been thinking about it. I think I'm going to go and try to find my raccoon friend.
That's
Why?
by yourself?
Yeah, I mean, you can come if you want, but yeah, why not?
Let's finish
It's
milk
a
first.
raccoon.
I know. You know how. Why is he your friend?
Because he said he didn't want to be.
He didn't like
and
you.
that means he does.
He
wouldn't have kept talking to me if he didn't want to be my friend.
Makes so much sense. I understand you now.
Well, why don't we finish first, and then we should all go for a walk.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Lap, 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 lap.
Lap, 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 lap.
The 3 of you finish your milk and head off down the alley looking for Jack's raccoon friend. As we pan out from the 3 of you walking away, we go across the alley and back around the dumpster to the side of the chicken shack, where we see another sigil. This one different, with the symbol for the cat god, Catthulhu, in it.
Oh.
Now we get to do the ritual.
I think we'll end it right there.
Nice.
All right.
Thank you, Mark. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who joined us for this episode of Side Quests. You can join us next time for a much cozier RPG, Cottage Critters, with Andrew and Crystal from Dicey Cantina. I am Mark, your GM, and you can find me doing all the Nightcast stuff, whether that is the Star Wars RPG on Coruscant Nights, Genesis RPG on The Other Place, or everything else here on Side Quests. Zach, where can people find you?
Nightcast Discord, but also my linktr is Tales of the Outer Rim.
Great. Chris?
You can find me on the Natcast Discord or on the season 2 of The Other Place, and also on Foxglove Letters.
And Wink.
You can't. I'm just invisible.
Great.
Good luck.
Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters for helping making this show possible. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell your friends about the show.
And Discord.